We start off with the SmackDown show, the Bloodline coming out to wreck the show yet again. However, this time, Roman Reigns comes out to share in some of the action, gets the city to acknowledge him as per usual, then says that he wants to hear what the honorary Us has to say. So he kind of lets Sami talk for a little bit. It's what happens after when Roman Reigns accuses Sami Zayn of trying to be the head of the table by calling his shot. He called the win. The loss is not what's important to him because he didn't lose. Roman Reigns was not pinned. He wasn't even in the ring. It was Sami that got pinned, and Sami got pinned by Kevin Owens. Roman's annoyed that he called his shot and said, "Why are you trying to be me?" And Sami was backing up, and Jimmy and Jay are just like off to the side going, "Ooh." And then all of a sudden, Kevin Owens comes out and starts giving heat to Mr. Roman Reigns. The seeds have been sown, as they say. So later on down the line, we see Sami Zayn in the back trying to get into the locker room of Roman Reigns. And Mr. Wiseman comes out. Oh, nope, not letting you in. He's too angry. At which point, Jimmy and Jay turn up. They both looked at Sami and were like, kind of give a handshake to Mr. Paul, the wise man, and walked right on in. Sami's heartbroken at this point. Like, Sami does not know what to do. So later on down the line, we see Mr. Roman Reigns himself eventually says to Paul Heyman, "Get me Sami." So Sami eventually comes to the room. He's like, "Oh, sheepish, like, you wanted to see me." And Roman surprises everyone because he listens to Sami's apology and he says, "I'm not accepting your apology." At that point, I was like, yes, he's going to punch him in the face and he's going to just throw him out the door and everything's going to be trashed. And he says, no one should have to be out there and be talked to the way you were talked to. The things that were said to you were wrong. I am sorry. And my mind was blown. Roman Reigns, the needle mover, is what kind of mind game chicanery are you pulling? And Sami's just kind of like, even Paul, whenever Roman said, "I'm not accepting your apology," kind of looked at Sami, went, "Run, run now." And everybody just kind of breathed a sigh of relief. Eventually, the Usos, their music comes out, and Sami tries to leave, and he's like, "No." Roman stops and goes, "Sit down. We'll watch it from here. It's fine." And then we get some more. Because during the Usos match with the unfortunately named Banger Bros, yes, that's their name, Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Please change that immediately. We don't like that.
We can't copyright that.
We see little cuts back to the dressing room. Sami somehow has popcorn. Sami's cheering on, he's eating some popcorn, and he offers some to Roman. Roman looks at it, looks at the wise man, looks at the popcorn, back to the wise man, is like, "I'm not eating that." Sami just takes back popcorn, not plus or anything, just kind of starts eating the popcorn again. And then the very next one, we see they all have popcorn. The wise man sat there on the chair just numbing away, and Mr. Roman Reigns is leaning forward watching the match as he's going on. The little 5 to 10 second segments that we get in between these matches is hilarious. Without words, they have managed to just tell us a story of Sami, who was sheepish at the beginning and then manages to bring the tribal chief back around yet again. We see Sami Zayn celebrating after the Usos retain their tag team titles by chucking popcorn around the room, and Roman Reigns laughing, and just everything is right with Sami Zayn's world.